All praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And this video will be entitled Foolish Comment or Crushing a Foolish Comment of a Negro Only Israelite. All right. Or something to that effect. Negro Only Comment Crushed. Anyway, there's a comment on the comment board that I'm going to deal with. And it's from one of these Negro only Israelites. And before we read the comment, just to show you, these are those Israelites who believe that all the 12 tribes are just black, Negro, whatever they say. Now, I took a picture of the individual's avatar, and the channel is called Real Truth Now. And if you look, you can see here a couple of things that's going off. You got the Genesis 15 to 13, right? And they believe that's a 400-year doctrine, which is an error. Because that Genesis 15 to 13, the 400 years, was dealing with Egypt, ancient Egypt. It has nothing to do with America, Babylon the Great. And we broke that down many times. Anyway, you'll notice if you look at all the 12 tribes here, you got Reuben, and right, and you know, from Leah, Negro. And if they go down the whole 12 tribe list and they just put Negro beside it, like, that's so vague and stupid. It doesn't even make sense. And you can't prove that worth of nothing. And it's really putting the Most High in a box. Anyway, there was a video that I put up at work today. It was entitled U.S. Space Force versus the Chariots of the Lord. And this person, Real Truth, excuse me, pardon that. This person, Real Truth Now, 8565, doesn't know how to ask a question, doesn't know how to frame it. Anyway, it just says, question, all these immigrants are our people, then why are they receiving all kinds of financial benefits from Esau that we who have been here have not received? Esau, in doing this for so-called immigrants, is indirectly saying that not like us. The 12 tribe chart is being exposed. These immigrants are not our people. Please make it make sense. So you see it right there. So the person is basically saying that since these immigrants that are coming over here receiving these benefits, that means that they couldn't possibly be Israelites. This is really stupid. You people got to try harder, man. God damn. So I answered right back. And this is what I said. I was actually watching the video. And, you know, I was watching the video from, you know, about the Cowboys or whatever. But I saw the comment pop up. Y'all forgive me. It's about 2:30 in the morning or something like that. Anyway, I'm going to answer this back. Now, this is what I said back. I said, there are more black millionaires here than anywhere else. Are they still Israelites? You make it make sense. You're in the wrong spirit and just wrong overall. Now go away. And that's the point. You people talking about, and you just come up with stupid arguments. You sit around in your musty room with no life, trying to think of ways to come against what we teach. You don't believe that the Latinos and Native Americans are Israelites? Okay, fine. That's your problem, man. Just go on, run along to your black licorice world, right? And just live your life. Why do you need to come around us? This video got nothing to do with that. The U.S. Space Force versus the Chariots of the Lord video has nothing to do with that. But I get it. You need attention. You need something to enter into an argument so you can, you know, get our energy. We're not going to give you our energy. As a matter of fact, as soon as I screenshotted the comment so I could share it with y'all, then I blocked the individual because I'm not going to talk to you. This is a stupid argument. Because by that logic, like I said, there are more black millionaires here than anywhere else. Are they still Israelites? It's almost as stupid as the argument where you people say, you know, we supposed to be under the curses, but how is it that these other nations, these Latinos, they got their own, like Mexico. The Mexicans got their own country, they got their own currency and everything. Well, you didn't say that about the Virgin Islands. You didn't say that about Jamaica, Barbados, Trinidad, Haiti. You see? You're trying to make the gospel that you believe in, or they're trying to make your beliefs be true. And it's just not like that. And you don't understand the scriptures. First, before we read anything, I brought up this article, NCRC, National Community Reinvestment Coalition, right? The racial wealth divide and black billionaires across the globe. Now, just to go to it, this is like the Forbes list. And when you go 1 through, 17? They got the world's so-called black billionaires, right? Now, you notice that, okay, the first 2 is Nigerians. Then you got United States, Robert Smith, David Stewart, number 5. Number 7, Jay-Z. Number 8, Oprah Winfrey. Number 9, Michael Jordan. Jamaica, you got Michael Lee Chin. Rihanna from Barbados. Alex Karp, number 13. Tiger Woods, number 15. LeBron James, 16. Tyler Perry, 17. Out of the 17, 8 of these are American so-called Negroes. And then you have the other 2, Jamaica, China Lee Chin. And then you got Rihanna from Barbados. That's 10 so-called Negroes that are Israelites that are billionaires out of the 17 black billionaires worldwide. This was from 2023. So by your logic, you saying that the people coming over here receiving benefits are not Israelites because they're receiving benefits, right? Because they're supposed to be under these harsh, brutal curses. Well, what about these so-called Negro billionaires? These are the billionaires with a B. Michael Jordan, Oprah, Jay-Z, right? Tiger Woods, LeBron James, and Tyler Perry. Okay, so out of the world's black billionaires, most of them are Americans. 8 of them are Americans. How in the fuck do you still think that you're Israelites then? It's because it doesn't have anything to do with that. That's not a determining factor. And if you look at millionaires you can have way more millionaires. Think about the NFL, the NBA, the Major League Baseball, rap, R&B, jazz, all these different art forms. You got all these millionaires that are Israelites. But then you're going to turn around and say that the Latinos and Native Americans, because all these immigrants coming over here, that they couldn't still be Israelites because they're getting some fucking benefits from Esau. What about all the Negroes that get food stamps and grants and public housing and all this different stuff? See, that argument doesn't make any sense, and it's fucking stupid. But it's from a low level, black only, Negro only, foolish mortal Israelite. Everything comes from the Lord. And he said he's going to bless us no matter what. Even under the curses, we still get blessings. Why are you not able to see that? Ecclesiastes 11:14. Prosperity and adversity, life and death, poverty and riches come of the Lord. You can't look at somebody's financial situation and say that just because they might have money that they're not Israelites, because the Lord does give us blessings. And that's a carnal argument. It's carnal. We'll read that last. This is Jeremiah 15. And this is another reason why you're going to see sometimes Jake is going to prosper, right? When the evil times come, the Lord is going to set up and make our enemies help us out, set us up, look out for us from here to there, right? There's a scripture that says, when a man's ways please the Lord, he maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him. And that doesn't mean that Oprah and Jay-Z and LeBron is pleasing the Lord. No, they played the game to get that wealth, but the Lord was the one that gave it to him. He's going to do certain things regardless of if we under the curses or not, because not every Israelite is under every single curse. You see, that's just the bottom line. And you're thinking wrong, man. Really, you people you got to come with some better arguments. That's fucking stupid. This is one of the dumbest arguments ever. Anyway, this is Jeremiah 15:11. It says, the Lord said, verily it shall be well with thy remnant. Verily I will cause the enemy to entreat thee well in the time of evil and in the time of affliction. See, the Lord can do that. So in the time of affliction, Jacob's trouble comes, he gonna have some of our enemies even help us. So it's no small wonder that the Most High can make certain Israelites rich, even though we're under the curses. That article, that's just a small percent. If you look at out of 17 billionaires and 8 of them being from America, so-called blacks from America, that's man, that's like a 0.000 maybe 1% out of all Israelites everywhere. And you also got to factor in the Latino Native American millionaires too, from the reggaeton to the football, which is soccer, and other sports that they play. Race car drivers and models and, fashionistas and all of that. You can't look at the wealth. Overall, we still have a wealth gap between us and the so-called white man and other nations. We're still on the bottom. So just simply looking at the money, that's a very carnal, basic, low, mediocre, weak-ass, foolish argument. This is Romans 8, verse 5. It says, "For they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh, but they that are after the spirit, the things of the spirit." And at the end of the day, what difference would it make? All this money and this different stuff is going to go bye-bye. It's going to become a cashless society all over the world. The mark of the beast, which the RFID chip, is going to be implemented, and nobody's going to have any money. How you like that? Verse 6 says, "For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace." You got to be spiritually minded. Spiritually minded. The curses are assigned to help us know who we are, but the curses ain't beat us down. Look how overall, and to put it even better than that, you so-called Negroes here in this country, you're above the poverty line over the rest of the world. Even though we know we're the Israelites, think about the Jates in Africa and the Jates in Europe and the other parts of the world. Compared to you, America is the richest country. The average Negro got 1 to 2 cars in their household. You got a bank account. You got PlayStation 5. You got internet. You got all these different things. Why is it like that? It's because that's how the Lord set it up. The Lord is the one giving us everything that we got. Shit, I got myself, and I don't even have money like that. But hell, I got a laptop, a desktop, 2 cell phones, an iPad. I got about 5 goddamn tripods. I got all kind of garments. The rest of the world will look at us as if we're rich. I live in a climate-controlled house, central heat and air, right? How many TVs we got? We had so many TVs in this house, we had to take a couple down. We got, let's see, how many TVs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We had a TV in the kitchen. We got about 6 damn TVs in this house. And then another one in the shed out back. Everywhere we go, we got all kind of items and things. You can't look at that. My wife got a nail room, for goodness sake, with all these nail polishes and drills, and she do nails and hair and beads. You can't look at stuff like that. You gonna tell us that we're not Israelites because the Lord blessed us with some stuff, with a few trinkets? What a foolish argument. Here this nigga is arguing over the internet, arguing from his iPhone over the internet about the Latinos not being Israelites because they received some benefits. Meanwhile, you got a goddamn iPhone in the richest country in the world. You make it make sense, idiot. God. Romans 8 and 7. Because a carnal mind is enmity against the Most High, for it is not subject to the law of the Most High, neither indeed can be. So then, they that are in the flesh cannot please the Most High. You can't please the Most High being in the flesh. You got to come up with some better arguments, Jake. This shit is getting downright stupid. I just wanted to share it because it's so fucking foolish. You black-only Israelites, you fucking lost. You dropped the ball, man. Damn, we thought, you just as bad as the Old Testament only Israelites. You niggas just pop out every now and again, just holler out black, and then disappear. Go back into the primordial ooze. Take your ass back to the 4th dimension with Satan. Really foolish. You gotta do better. All praise to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Shalom.